This is the Business of Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
Every week I try to bring you a top leader. It's no exception today. Patrick Lewis, I've had the chance to get to know him. I've had the chance to see him speak and to hear his story and to watch how he's leading an amazing company, a Superior Rigging and Erecting company. Patrick, thanks for coming on with us today.
Hey, good morning, Derek. Man, excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hey, I had the opportunity to visit your facility and talk to some of the people that work there, and they were talking about, they were talking about the president of their company and talking about how he come in since you were knee high. So I mean, they've known you for that long. A lot of leaders, myself, I'm 12 years with my company here. We're looking for how do we retain our people? How do we build that kind of culture? Like, tell me about the unique culture that you have there. I know that word is so overused, but you really do have something. You can feel it. It's special. You have multiple generations of families that have worked with you or do still.
Yeah, there's numerous third, fourth generation families that are there, and there's just a love for Superior and that's instilled in these guys, and it's passed down through their families. And I've just been fortunate enough to be in a position to kind of help carry that torch. So, a lot of groundwork was laid way before me to create that passion, and that's just kind of my challenge every day to make sure we continue to instill that passion in our people. Matter of fact, so my second in command, Bobby Smith, his grandfather hired my dad at Superior. So his grandfather worked there. His uncle still works there, close to retiring. His dad retired from there, and now he's in a position of leadership as well. So, pretty cool.
That's incredible. You very humbly said, it was built before me, and I continue to, they passed the torch, and I continue to maintain that. But there are a lot of companies when somebody new comes in, that it doesn't stay together. And they just can't keep, because the ownership was so instrumental in their leadership, where that they also couldn't pull away. So, if I can dig a little bit deeper,
yeah,
what do you do? Because yes, you maintained it, but there's a high level of confidence in you if you've come in and not only maintained that, but significantly have grown it. What does that look like showing up each day, and how do you continue to, when the torch is passed, to maintain that? That's not common.
So just like I said, with the prior generations that were there, that love of Superior first was instilled in them. It was the same way for me as a young man coming up through there as an employee. You learn to love the company and who it was, right, and what it stood for and what its values were, and you saw the family within inside of that company. So, I think a lot of people that take over businesses, their why isn't in the right spot. And you hear a lot of successful entrepreneurs talk about, if your why is for the dollars, it's always going to fail. And so the why for me was never about making money. It was about continuing a tradition, trying to put my own touch on it, my own fingerprint on it, if you will, and help it become better, but never losing who Superior was in the process.
Derek Champagne here. I want to connect with you if you're listening to the Business Leadership Series. We can connect on LinkedIn or send me a message at derek@derekchampagne.com. I look forward to connecting.